Happy New Year, my gorgeous Aries. Happy New Year 2024. What am I going to do now is I'm going to be focusing on every single month, and I'm going to, say what each month is going to bring to you. I'm going to focus, of course, on the most important things that you should be paying attention to, or the most important things each month, which are gonna make a huge impact on your life. So now, my gorgeous Erini, I'm going to start with the month of January. What the month of January is going to be like. This is absolutely brilliant. The month of January, you can honestly, you're not going to believe this, but the month of January is going to be completely different to what you can actually imagine. In fact, maybe subconsciously you are thinking that this month is going to be quite negative or gray or a little bit dark, but no, baby, no. There is something really amazing which is going to happen right at the beginning of this January. And what is going to happen to you, it's to do with a very important news and a very important message which is going to make you super excited. It's going to make you feel so passionate almost immediately, this information and message that you are going to have. But the bottom line is you're gonna feel super excited, because at that moment in time you will know that there's some kind of blockage. It's about to be released, something that was preventing you from making a really important step in your life. So when it comes to the month of January, all I can say to you, my gorgeous Erini, you are going to start transforming your ideas and your goals into reality. This is absolutely brilliant. And that particular news and the message that you are going to have, you see, it's not only about some kind of negativity being released, but it's at the same time, when you get that news and message I'm talking about right at the beginning of the January, it's about confidence. When you get this news and message, you are instantly going to become confident about your own power. And this is why you are gonna go straight away into this mode, and you will know exactly which goals and which ideas I am talking about, because it's now you're reaching this stage of your life where you are not only gonna become confident about your power, but it's also about you being aware of, it's to do with certain skills and certain things that comes naturally to you. So this is absolutely brilliant. So the month of January, it's all about you transforming your ideas and your goals into reality. And these are literally going to be life-changing. This is happening right at the beginning of this year, my gorgeous Erini, which is ever so important. So you are, after this moment in time, you will most certainly go with this flow. Okay, very, very important month indeed. By the time you get to February, my gorgeous Erini, February is bringing you an important challenge. This is so important for you to understand. It's to do with a specific, very, very significant and very important conversation, that you're actually going to have. Very important debate which you are going to have. And something is going to be very, very heated here indeed, because you are going to find yourself being surrounded by the people who are so strong when it comes to their energy, so powerful when it comes to their energy. You need to understand that you must not allow this to intimidate you whatsoever. So when it comes to, this is like a very kind of, it's all gonna really pretty much, so it's gonna narrow down towards you, facing this very challenging situation where you are going to need to prove your point. And you have to, for the love of God, you need to prove your point, and you must not hold anything behind. And I know this sounds, oh my God, so my whole of my February is gonna be about some kind of argument. Listen, of course that I'm gonna be talking about more what's gonna happen each month when it comes to my individual readings, but now now, as I said, I'm just narrowing it down towards like the most important thing which is going to happen this month. So by you proving you need to understand that you will most certainly, you will know what this is. An important debate, an important conversation, an important discussion. It's going to happen with somebody who is maybe going to intimidate you a little bit. But whatever is going on, whatever is happening in your life, you just need to be strong. You need to recenter yourself, and you need to ground yourself, and you need to be as honest as you possibly can, okay? Because you're gonna have to kind of like defend and protect your position, but most certainly you are going to need to stand your ground, my gorgeous Erini. This is ever so important, because this in itself means that, you know, it's not only about that, but very shortly after that moment in time, you are going to have such a beautiful, gorgeous, amazing experience which you wouldn't otherwise have. And that gorgeous, amazing experience which you are going to have, it's going to open your eyes towards so many possibilities, you see, that you wouldn't otherwise have. And these possibilities, my gorgeous Erinis, are ever so important, and it's all gonna come through your own honesty. You need to be honest when you're having this discussion, because if there is a one little thing that you're holding back, it's gonna be too late for you to return to that conversation, because that conversation will never happen again. Okay, so this is why this is going to be so important. March. What is March going to be like, my gorgeous Aries? Now, this is like absolutely brilliant, because it's to do with a certain person, like, ooh la la baby, somebody very beautiful, somebody very charismatic, somebody very optimistic, somebody very enthusiastic. And this particular person is very powerful when it comes to their energy. And this is, I'm talking about somebody who does really indeed inspires other people quite a lot in their lives. Okay, so you know, in general, this is somebody who does inspire people quite a lot, because they're very kind of strong when it comes to their charisma and their enthusiasm. This particular person is going to really, you know, play a really big role when it comes to you knowing, like, this particular person is somebody who is really going to impress you. It's somebody who is going to really inspire you when it comes to March. But it's not only that. Because of that person, through that person, you will understand how to deal with a specific problem in your life. You will know exactly, you're going to have this bold idea how to deal with this annoying problem that was affecting you for so long, and you will know exactly what to do and how to sort that problem out. This is brilliant, and this is why, because of that beautiful person, that person is going to do something, that person is going to say something, that person is going to mention something, and this is going to really inspire you when it comes to a very difficult and annoying problem, very personal problem that you are going to be dealing with. So you immediately will want to attack that problem, and that's exactly what you're going to do. Absolutely brilliant. And that particular person is also, baby, going to bring the best out in you, especially when it comes to you coming out of yourself and you coming out of your shell. This is somebody really wonderful in so many different ways, indeed, to leave such a beautiful impact and influence on other people. This person is going to inspire you to come out of your shell. This is ever so important. So the next month, that is what is going to happen next month, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're in April. It's like, oh my goodness, this is a lot about your destiny, 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 destiny. This is brilliant, my gorgeous Erini, because it's a lot to do with your destiny and the specific path that you're about to find yourself at. But before you find yourself on this specific path, you need to understand that there is a really big surprise which is going to happen in April. A very big surprise, a very beautiful surprise, a mind-blowing surprise, okay, which is a completely throw you out of balance. But I mean that in the best possible way. Something incredible, something absolutely amazing and absolutely incredible is going to happen. And that in itself means that one cycle is coming to an end and another cycle at that moment in time it's about to begin. And this means that that particular really thing which is going to happen, which is completely going to surprise you like there is no tomorrow. This is really going to surprise you what is actually going to take place. But that in itself, it's going to be so important because it's going to open your eyes. It's going to help you to let go of old and bad ideas. And you're going to find yourself in the process of transition here, a very, very special transition, the beginning of a very beautiful journey where you will just realize and make an important decision how much you want to move with your life. Move on. You will decide to move on with your life. But what is going to be presented to you, what are you going to realize? It's going to be literally life-changing. And this is what's going to be on your mind. And this is what's going to be keep on pushing you forward. Absolutely fantastic in so many different ways, my gorgeous Erini, indeed. By the time you get to May, I really like May. I like May a lot. Now you have April and now you have May. May, it's a lot to do with the new project and the new venture that you are going to find yourself at. This is so beautiful. You're going to be working on a new project. You're going to be working on a new venture. And this new project and venture that I'm talking about, it's going to improve your life for the better. But most importantly, that new venture and adventure, that new venture and project, that you're going to be working on, it's all about you making a dream real. And you're also at the same time, not at the same time, but when it comes to May, another important thing is that the finances are gonna have such a nice turnaround. A very important message when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your financial situation. And this is gonna happen after you find yourself working on this new project and new venture. After that, you're gonna get an important message when it comes to your finances and financial situation, and you're gonna absolutely love this indeed. Okay, and this is gonna put you even in a better mode, when it comes to you making a dream real. It's gonna happen at such a beautiful time when it gives you so much passion and confidence to carry on with things that may feel like, oh my god, I'm not too sure at the time. So this is why this is going to be so important. But also when it comes to May, 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, it is May. Yeah, I'm just checking. When it comes to May, also you are going to start doing something so beautiful for yourself and for your health as well. Health-wise, you are going to be very health orientated, but you're going to start doing you're going to start focusing on the things that are good for you, like maybe the things that you eat and things that you consume and things that you do. It's like beautiful months when it comes to your health, nutrition and things like that. By the time you get 1 2 3 4 5 6, by the time you get to the actual June 2024, now the actual June 2024, I like this so much. It's a lot about you spending time with people in your life. You are gonna spend so much time with people who are in your life, and this is gonna mean to you so much. There's some people that you're gonna see in June you haven't seen in absolute centuries, in absolute ages, and these are people that are in your life that you love so much, that they mean to you as well. So June, it's a lot about you spending time with the people in your life, and there are certain things that you're gonna learn that are gonna be like literally life altering in a good way when it comes to people people in your life. There are lots of ideas and realizations that you are going to get and gain through them. You will realize, certain things that are missing in your life through the actual people in your life. But also, you are gonna say something, it's not only about that, but it's very important discussion. It's gonna happen in between you and in between those people in your life. And you're gonna tell them something you're so sensitive about, something which is so sacred to you, something which is so important to you. You're gonna tell them something like something very, very personal, something that you have kept for yourself for absolute ages, my gorgeous Erini. What is this? You're going to tell them something that you kept for absolute ages, to yourself. And you're going to be so nervous about what you're going to say to these people. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to say this. Oh my God, I'm so nervous, Bam, bam, bam. It is going to create such a beautiful moment. Something that you're going to be so nervous about letting them know, telling them, making them aware of. Something that you're going to be so nervous about. It's going to create one of the most beautiful moments of your life when you realize how much these people love you. When you realize how much do you mean, have to just had a little burp, sorry. When you realize how much these people love you, when you realize how much you mean to these people, my gorgeous Erini, this is going to mean to you so much, because what you're going to tell them, you're going to be so worried, oh my God, I'm not too sure what they're going to say. But then things are going to turn out to be completely different, completely opposite of probably what you were worrying or being nervous about. You're going to realize how much these people are going to support you, and this is going to give you even further strength with something that you're going to find yourself dealing with. This is going to, that you are so loved and supported. This is going to mean to you so much. And you know what? It's actually going to a lot reflect on your own creativity, okay? Now, the next sign that I'm going to be, what am I talking about? Sasha, come back. I'm joking. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be July. Now, this is fantastic, like big mama here, like, hello darling, massive mama lying down here. No, seriously, the month of July, it's going to be brilliant, because here you're going to have a massive, mind-blowing accomplishment, fantastic accomplishment, a life-changing accomplishment. It's to do with the success. Probably the most successful months in 2024 would be the month of July, because here you are definitely going to hear a really good news about something that you have been working on, and this in itself is going to blow you away. It's going to surprise you. It's going to turn out to be very, very successful indeed. The month of July, it's going to make you complete. The month of July, it's going to make you whole. You're going to have this fulfillment. You are going to have an amazing achievement, and now that in itself, it's going to make you aware of what to do next. You are going to be thinking about, oh my God, what are you going to do next? What am I going to do next? And you're going to absolutely love this, because this is the time when the fun is going, so much fun is going to begin. When I say you're going to be thinking about what's next, you know what? This is to do with the big achievement, but there are going to be lots of elements of surprise. Something is going to be way more successful than you can possibly imagine, my gorgeous Erini. So it's not only about the success and achievement, but it's also about the options and opportunities that you are going to have that you didn't have before. And this is why you're going to find yourself being so excited and thinking like, oh my God, what am I going to do next? You're going to love it. August. Oh my God, you know what? It's like you're gonna come across like certain people that are having lots of problems. You're gonna hear about lots of people who are having problems. You're gonna worry about what are you gonna hear and what are you gonna become aware of. And this is not only when it comes to August, prior to August, there are gonna be also other things that you're gonna hear, about certain people going through something very dark and very negative, but only August is going to be the month where you are kind of subconsciously going to start becoming affected by it, okay? So what you need to understand is that there is only so much that we can actually take when it comes to listening to negativity or seeing negativity around you. At some point, at one time or another, it's going to catch up with you, you know, and you're going to need to face this, you know, because it's all about whether you understand completely what's going on or you don't understand. So this is the problem here. But August, again, you're going to hear something and then you're going to see something, you know, about other people going through something very difficult and about other people suffering, and then this is going to kind of, oh my God, it's going to make you feel a little bit dark and a little bit negative, and when it comes to it, you're not going to be able to change anything about it. But then it's more about the way you perceive things and the way you see things. It's more about you looking at things from a different angle, if you in a different light, if you know what I mean. So the bottom line is, if you can just probably don't worry too much, you know, try to focus on other things in life. But when that happens in August, all I can say to you is to take a break and recharge. Take a break in August, recharge, clear your head, my gorgeous Erini. This is an important recovery period which is going to help you with your own reflection, you know, and it's like kind of going to help you to reflect on this in a slightly different way. So this is what I need you to understand, okay? You must not allow to get you what's maybe happening around you too much. By the time you get to the actual September 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, by the time you get to the actual September, you know, it is basically another person here, somebody who is very down to earth, somebody who is very practical, somebody who is very resourceful, somebody who is very motherly. It's like a female person, somebody who is very home-centered, you know, somebody who absolutely loves nature. This particular person that I'm talking about, you will kind of have a conversation with that particular person. You're going to be talking about something completely different. Oh, it's a nice weather, blah, blah, blah. And then the conversation is going to end up to be completely different, and conversation is going to end up being really deep, and then conversation is going to end up on you really saying to that person, you know, about some kind of a difficult choice that you're thinking about making. So that particular person is going to play an important role when it comes to the difficult choice that you will know that you're going to be thinking about making. This particular person is actually going to make a huge impact on your life when it comes to you knowing which choice is the right choice for you. So this particular person is going to play an important role indeed. And when it comes to the choice that you're going to be thinking about, you know, it's about you thinking about what's more practical for you. This is what you need to pay attention to. When it comes to the difficult choice, the answer to your difficult choice is going to be what is more practical for you. That's the answer to the difficult choice that you are going to be facing. By the time you get to the October 2024, you know, October 2024, it's gonna be brilliant, because now you are going to find yourself in the flow. Now you're gonna realize, you know, you have to act now. You will know what I'm talking about here. In August, you need to act now. Okay? Because, in October. Did I say August? I'm not too sure. In October, Sasha, come back to the earth again. Where did you go? In October, I'm just joking. In October, you need to, the problem, it's going to do the specific, not August, in October, I apologize. You need to act now. You need to act now when it comes to the particular problem that you are going to be dealing with. Now, I am telling you that in October, In October, my gorgeous Erini, I'm telling you that in October, you are going to find yourself in the flow. When it comes to October, you're going to find yourself in the flow. But then again, you need to act now. And from the beginning of that month, you are really going to realize that the specific goal is near. You will realize that the specific goal is near. When it comes to that specific goal, I need you to understand that you are going to need to act now, because otherwise it's not going to work. And by you acting now, you are going to get the most of it, because you are going to become unrestricted with things that have been restricting you unnecessarily for way too long. So at the beginning of October, when you realize that this specific goal is near, at the same time you need to act now. By acting now, you are going to be unrestricted, and this is needed so much. This is going to help you a lot to fully embrace your emotions, my gorgeous Erini. But at the same time, you are really going to you're gonna become motivated with new things in life. But you're also going to really kind of reconnect with yourself to the point where you're gonna need to realize also that you have to give to yourself a credit where the credit is due. You need to give a credit to yourself, and you need to kind of in October, you also need to stop for a second and look at your life, and see what you have done. Look at your life and see how much you have done, how much you have achieved. And this in itself also helps you a lot when it comes to grounding yourself, but it helps you a lot when it comes to your internal balance, because it's just, you become so much more peaceful inside, and that peace inside also reflect on the outside as well. It is very important when it comes to preserving your energy. By the time you get to the months of November, my gorgeous Erini, this is fantastic, because the months of November, you will realize that you are making a really, really big progress. You need to understand this. In November, it's gonna be brilliant, very spiritual in so many different ways. There are gonna be signs like all over the place, literally. But most importantly, when it comes to November, you are gonna realize that you are making an important progress with a specific part of your life. And now it's time for expansion. Now it's time for the next step. And now it's also time to commit yourself to the plan. But you are literally gonna look forward to this so much, because you waited for this for absolute ages. So the month of November is bringing you a huge progress indeed. Okay, but you have to commit yourself to the plan. Okay, but I don't need to tell you have to, because you're gonna really, you've been looking forward to this for so long, and you're gonna look forward to committing to the plan as well. And also, when it comes to December 2024, my gorgeous Erini, when it comes to December, this is brilliant, because in December, you are gaining your mental strength and courage and clarity. There is a very specific information which you are going to have. This specific information is going to lead towards a new idea. It's so the month of December, it's all about this new idea which you are going to have. This new idea is gonna be remarkable, because it's gonna change the next year, the whole year 2025. Please try to understand. I would like to narrow it down like this. The month of December, it's going to bring you an important new idea. You will know what this is, because you will be thinking about it all the time. You will be be talking about it all the time. This new idea is going to be on your mind like persistently. And this in itself, this new idea, it's going to make you so exciting. It's going to bring a high energy into your life. It's going to make you confident. This idea, you know, it's something that you need to be brave to actually do and take on. But then again, at the same time, it's something that you are so passionate about. So anything we are passionate about, we have to follow. We must not ignore whatsoever, okay? Because your passion is your guiding light. Your passion is your power. And this idea is something which you're going to feel so passionate about. And the more you focus on it, the more you are kind of living this idea, the more you bring this into your life, the more confident and brave you're going to be in general. Not only this is something which you are completely passionate, like extremely passionate about, but this idea is also something which is going to bring a beautiful, a gorgeous adventure into your life. Okay, my gorgeous Aries, I really hope you enjoyed these yearly readings. And I want to say to you, Happy New Year 2024. I wish you all the best. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous peopleini. Okay, I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.